Yo, MoMoney, welcome.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose on the right.
The North.
Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Sharp. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Pitt right back to the line. Looking to pass, it's Pouncey. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now this offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream.
Snagged in the middle. It's Samuel.
Accident with me. You right, huh?
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this.
Let's see some. What? No way. No way. We're misusing you like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
For a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll go to the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Come on.
They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
and you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they're going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Pouncey. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Samuel. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in stride at the 15. All the way into the end zone.
The North, which is deep down.
Yeah, back in the day, you used to line up, and your tight end was a blocker, and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And that's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Back to throw, it's Pouncey. Took a shot as he threw.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into the...
He's got it down the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Creates a little space. Pass to 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Pitt pushing the pace. receiver comes in motion. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to the end zone.
Pick Sims.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Boy. Axton, you cannot be in the middle of the TV.
But already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
That's caught. It's Bowie. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Finds his man. It's Robbins. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. From the gun, they'll try to impose their run.
Man, bro. All that running people over, but
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bowie. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Might be calling a hot route. He caught it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Get it out on the screen. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20.
Man, that looked like that was going to be a 4-point swing, guys. He gets the interception. It looks like that's going to be a house call. Nice job by the offense, racing down the field and getting a tackle and preventing 2 points for the other team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Hit right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put...
What a way to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
These two people was not luck.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Looking for a man. It's Pouncey. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense for a short gain. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Everybody got to get to that sack.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
We've been misusing you.
For a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabs it in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Pouncey. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB.
There he goes. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Ben. My dad got me out.
Really?
To the ground to try to move the chains.
Yeah,
And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches
I'm in the
short.
car. Look.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they
Why
can do
did
it
y'all
again
go
here on
out?
4th and inches there.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We worked on this all week. You know you're going for it on
Oh,
4th.
shoot, my phone doesn't want this back. It's gonna die.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I'll fix that right back. I gotta try.
Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, he's still on his feet. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Under fire. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers. Find the space. Find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Working the middle, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he Picks up the first down.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
To the air, it's Pouncey. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to pass it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires left. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snap it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make... At the 19. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Robbins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Quarterback just missed it. Incomplete.
That's just really sad.
When these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hendricks. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw. It's Pouncey. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Now the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's going to get loose. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll go back to work on offense. Quarterback enters his backfield. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the tight end. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. He might want another play. From the gun. Here's the pressure. Big guy smells it.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream.
It's Hendricks. It's caught.
The North.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Was to pass. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Another interception.
We need them all from you, office. The North.
Touchdown.
How great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can't a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking downfield, it's Hendricks. Using his feet to buy time. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Man, where are you going? Where are you going? This is what I be talking about, bro. Look at this, man. What is this? Where are you going? No way you're still going to get the running back. Oh my gosh.
And how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it down.
Knock it off.
He might take that one all the way to the house.
Bro, just like...
Steam, the defense finally got it. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you. You got to be able to get rid of the football, and you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Then deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today.
Hello.
And they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
Boy. Yeah, you haven't sent me the money yet.
Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, you can cash at me.
Tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. He wants to throw it again. Going for it all. Oh, the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on money. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Okay.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
I'm alright. I'm really glad that I got this stuff off my back. But now I'm focused on the other stuff, and it's still kind of a little out of order. But, you know, it is what it is.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the
Yeah, you're going to be up all night.
may change this route.
That shit over with. Yeah, because, I mean, I'm not going to sleep for a while. And I got work early in the morning, but, you know, it's just every couple days, it's a tough day. Yeah.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end. Great job being in position.
No, I'm just not going to try to put him to sleep if I'm not going to sleep.
Looking to throw, it's Pouncey. And the quarterback goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line.
Yeah, he's up too. But I forgot it's Saturday night. It's like everybody is supposed to be up for the most part. Axton don't get that he can't be in front of me. Even though I'll put him in front of me all the time. He can't be in front of me.
this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the return will be dragged down. Now this offense will take the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream. Blowing Pitt the fuck out. They was beating me all the time. You feel me? And now they're not.
Really nice on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill position.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defender missed. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Back to pass. It's Pouncey. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream. I asked him to get me in front of me because that's the position he used to.
But the defense knows it. It's going to be
I love you so much, bro.
Now the windows are going to be small like it was that time.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home. The quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find a man and just had to.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
We gotta run the ball.
He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
Boy.
It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback
MoMoney, welcome.
and lost track of the play clock. Looking for space. It's Bowie. That is a big lead for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Power football with the run.
And this number 41 guy just running over my lineman, huh?
Backing up and backing
Man, bro.
plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He cannot get there.
This
It'll be
nigga
4th down.
literally say, look, I'm gonna play this now.
3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can go.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they
can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Hendricks. Blasted as he lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. That's a sack, and what a stop for the defense to turn it over down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Going right to work up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Didn't take you long, boy.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They go to the ground. Turning it on. At the 30. 10. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailed by a lot right here.
Yeah, there's not a defensive coordinator in America that on 3rd and 10 is not thinking about pass. You bring in your pass packages, rush the passer. How about this offense? run the football right at you for the big gain, pick up the first down, catching this defense off guard.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator?
Ball carrier vision is 99, obviously.
First down and set up a short yardage on second down. It makes play calling easy. Every single call.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking left. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pitt.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, keep that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Can't get him to the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Catches the pass, the sticks, and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He'll pull it in the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start here.
Reels it in down the left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 where he's finally knocked down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement.
Be sure to comment on this video, like, and subscribe for more.